Alright, so hello everyone, my name is TLG and I'm here to play some Black Desert Online. As you can see here, I'm doing the Ever Cross Quest line. This is the mountain of the Eternal Winter. So without further ado, let's play. This is the gameplay.
Alright, our first stop will be Balak's Altar, but I should warn you, those who climb the mountain without first offering up a prayer, that's the last you ever see of them. Oh, you probably already picked up on this at the office, but this quest is a little secret between just the two of us. Got it? Right there! 100 years ago, a legendary climber was the first to reach the mountain's peak, the altar of Old Man Muhad Balax. That girl over there is a direct descendant of Old Man Muhad. At first, she was pretty upset about being sent to such a rural area. But I bet the sight of some handsome soldiers soon brought her around to the idea, if you know what I mean. If Old Man Muhad was still alive, I would have begged him to climb the mountain just one more time. Bet this is a strange sight to see, huh? Originally, there was nothing here but Balak's Altar. But now we've got Driganese, Valencians, and even Calphionians. And the person you will be meeting today is, drumroll, none other than the Kingdom of Valencia's current ruling despot, Prince Baronesser! What's wrong? Stunned by his greatness? I expected more clapping. What can I say? Your boy's got connections. So, you go first. Tell them you're with me and they won't kick you out. I've got one more person I need to offer a prayer for.
I am a descendant of Muhad Balax. At times I miss this. At times I miss.
In fact, now tell me. I wish I had a help.
There's a lot of, if you want to, in this game, if you want to trade.
Your Majesty, people are growing suspicious.
It cannot be helped. I would be suspicious too. Causing a fuss like this just to visit my mother's homelands. Atui, what news have you from Elton?
They have expressed their intent to deny our entry. Even more so, Your Majesty's entry.
Then there is little we can do. Should harm befall me out here, a town as small as Ailton will be crushed by the diplomatic fallout. If only we had the aid of our friend at a time like this. Mother, wherever did you hide it?
Shall I bring the Khan's son to you, my prince? He is likely in Duvenkroon.
Well, well, speak of the devil.
I am oath-bound to serve his highness. Those Calphionian whelps must have rushed here the moment they learned of our arrival. I am oath-bound...
Who would have thought we'd reunite here of all places? You are well? And you're the mercenary our friend brought in. Interesting indeed. For our paths to cross here, it must be all's will. But enough pleasantries. What do you need?
Huh? You know this person?
I see. The trials of the 6 witches. As a boy, my mother, Queen Marumin, would tell me the tales of her homelands, and my great-uncle's letters suddenly come to mind. Their contents left a deep impression on me.
Oh,
Is that really all you want from me? I'm capable of providing so much more, especially for you. If that's the case, I will give him to you as your reward.
Me? What are you even saying? You can't just...
Do you think I would entrust this quest to just anyone?
A preliminary investigation is essential to employment. First son of the Khan, leader of the demi-beast's homeland, due to your status, you have permission to go where you please, even to areas prohibited to fellow demi-beasts.
On top of that, as heir of the Khan, you must know the lay of the land better than anyone.
I never studied anything like that. But knowing that you picked me after such thorough consideration, I'm quite touched.
Then by offering him as your reward, am I not mutually benefiting all parties? With this, we can now summarize our situation thusly. I wish to find my mother's memento through our friend here. He's looking for someone to climb the mountain of eternal winter. And you are in need of someone that knows these lands.
Seems fine, I guess. But why do I still feel like I lost?
If anyone objects to this arrangement, speak now. You have my ear.
wait. Isabel is here?
Now isn't this awkward, seeing you here? Especially in Valencian military barracks. I'm not sure what the prince is looking for, but you haven't bought every word he said, have you? At Star's End, Monmehan, third prince of Valencia, reportedly said, the item Prince Bahan is looking for is actually mine. If it's something sought by the first and second princes in line, it must be extraordinary, right? It could even impact who sits upon the throne. So whatever this item may be, bring it to me and I will reward you. No, it's fine even if you don't bring it to me. Just don't let it fall into his hands.
The prince may believe we came here to keep him in check. However, as you are well aware, Lady Isabel is a very busy person. If I were you, I would pick the latter of her two options. Make sure that it falls into no one's hands. Both Calpheon and Valencia. There is no way to tell how the events may turn, so wouldn't it be best to just stay out of it?
The choice is yours. Don't forget, that gentle-looking prince, he is a warmonger. I just want to make sure it doesn't fall into his hands. For all our sakes.
The Valencia Catan Military and Calpheon Xian Merchant Guild Alliance. The only person that can navigate between these two powers is me. Chief Durgeth also knows there is no better candidate than I. See, your problem is you don't have the full picture. The truth of the situation is likely to surprise you. We may appear to have formed an alliance with Kama Sylvia, but in truth, it's all a facade. This time around, the chief's really got her mind made up. Not to mention the explosion in Shirikan iron mines. We haven't heard a single word from Kama Sylvia since then. They're far too busy bickering with their sisters. Don't ask me for more. People always tell me if it weren't for my loud mouth and careless mistakes, I'd be perfect. Anyways, I've got a problem that needs taking care of. Some rats are sneaking in without a pass. Go and catch them for me. Unfortunately, they scurry off at the first sight of me. So what do you say? Help me out this once, and I promise I will return the favor. Trust me.
They must be quite a sight to behold. They must be
behold!
Even though we try so hard to keep them out, more keep popping up. Oh, Jorge left for a while.
Jorge.
A report came in from Charbonneau Villa. He said he did need to tell you something important, though. Could you go meet him there?
Hira!
Warmonger. Yeah, yes indeed.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make a living. I don't want to lose my job.
What's going on? Where's the mine?
Fleeing in the wrong direction? How did these idiots take over the Shurikan iron mines?
Tch, it was all mine for the taking.
I'm busy enough as it is, stopping nations from killing each other. Now these guys pop up, it's just a mess.
Valencia and Calpheon have diverted your attention, you dim-witted Dragonese.
What in the world is this barbarian even mumbling about? Yeah, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I need to notify the foreigners about the restricted areas. You could probably tell from this guy, but heading to the Shurikan iron mines is a real bad idea. It's a den crawling with scum like him. Also, most importantly, the Mountain of Eternal Winter. The Oakjin Shinny and Ailton have their own war going on there right now. It's quite a cruel and horrid place. Doubt anyone could so much as reach the entrance. Rather than risk the odds, best you stay out and save us an awkward situation. Got it?
Oh,
I thought you ditched me. You run super fast. I'm gonna have to stick close till we get this quest all tied up. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Now then, the legend of the 6 witches. I'm thinking we go talk to a professor or something. What? What are you looking at me like that? I already told you. I just fooled around. I skipped all my Contology classes. Anyway, be cool. I'll get all the information we need, so don't worry your pretty little head. This is the document that Prince Baran wanted us to reference. Blah, blah, blah. Since Moruman is the Queen's city-worn name, no luck finding her birthplace here. That's the gist of it. It's extremely rare for us Abets to stay in our homeland, so it's hard to find even the smallest scraps of information. There are also some tidbits about King Torme, Prince Barhan's father. The king came looking for Hanak Barabin in Ailton, and through him, the king met his future queen-to-be. Torme brought this foreign woman back to his kingdom and married her, while Hanak Barabin stayed here for the remainder of his life. My head. Oh wait, there's a saying that I've heard that goes, "For golden years of peace and calm, life in Ailton can do no wrong." Life in Ailton can do no wrong! That's it! It's got to be this place, Old Man Charbonneau's villa. This is the place everyone visits if Ailton's their final destination in, life. Eat some good food, enjoy some fishing.
Is there something that prevents your own prayers?
Alright.
The children of Dregan are all very fond of him. I owe Master Charbonneau more than he'll ever know. Whenever Master Charbonneau's away, he often... I've been working here since...
Have you heard the song of the snowfields sung by the children of Etheria? Have you heard the song?
Now that I'm teaching the children their letters, I'll be staying here a while. When I look...
Greetings. Want to learn how to fish? And you've come to the right place. By teaching the pups how to fish. Just call me the fishing instructor.
Fresh fish is best.
I get my food.
In a bit. Just wait.
In 4 minutes.
If you want to trade, you need to know your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. Couple resistance. $1 billion. All AP. Plus 12. Hmm. Max stamina, movement speed, and turn times 3%. Hmm. $1 billion. Hmm. $3,200. 3,712. Hmm.
Oh, Lando, a new spring shall come to the tear-flooded highlands. Don't you worry. The mighty wind Noel will come bearing good news soon. He shall return unharmed. So you just stay optimistic.
Sorry, real late start on this. Totally
Uh-huh.
intend to focus on my contology lessons now. Promise.
Sure. Now gaze upon the highlands with your back to the mountain. Hanak Barabin. Ah, yes, I remember now. There was a time when he came to the villa every day, saying he was fed up with the world. Once I got fed up myself and chased him off.
So then, any chance you've heard of Morrowind? That's her city-worn name. Which isn't too helpful since we need her hill-sworn name.
I can't recall much, but if you are looking for someone, it would be best to look where the city meets the hills.
Any chance a person could get by without leaving a record?
Well, I've heard a rumor going around that Prince Barhan has come to Balak's altar.
Oh, I found some work there to stop myself from overthinking, you know?
Morrowind. Her name in the Highlands is Baram. Hanak Barabin came deep in the night with a brawny man, and I gave that man his name.
What? But only shamans have the authority to name someone. If you're not a shaman, is that really something you can do?
It was a secret marriage of state. It's difficult for me to speak more on this. She did say, should Prince Barhan come to the valley in the distant future, there was something she wanted him to have. It is written in an ancient script of the Highlands. Try as you might, Lando, you won't be able to read this. But I do believe holding it upside down is a bit excessive. Do you not remember any of your basic teachings?
A true expert's gotta be able to read upside down.
Yes, well, kindly deliver that to Maslin's Euless Citron Orchard. And it's good to see you so lively again.
So actually, the most popular book in Valencia right now is The Six Witches of the Snowfield. That novel was based on the letters sent by Hanak Barabin. Think you could fill me in on the details? It's, so that I can tell my guest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Libresca, the dragon that hunted dragons, claimed the Golden Mountain with the hearts of her kin. After a long period when no dragon stepped forward to challenge her, either by divine error or as a test, the spark of an unknown flame ignited. Libresca, emboldened by the god-consuming flame, the Enix, stood defiantly against the authority of the god. In retribution, they severed her legs and stripped off her wings, thereby also stripping the mountain of its golden glory and plunging it into an eternal winter. Libresca's first death left her a mere husk in the haven of slumbering origin, where she kept the flame aglow within her. However, Libresca's first death also breathed 7 new lives into being. By the creatures below the mountain, they were called witches.
Could you, tell us more about the trials of those witches?
Legends are just legends. How much more reckless your thoughts will become if you continue down this path.
Mr. Charbonneau! Mr. Charbonneau! The charcoal workshop!
Wait here.
Now's our chance! We need to find the book before Old Man Charbonneau gets back! What was the title of the book again? Listen. Listen quietly to the colorful flowers newly bloomed, for they cry, these witches 6. They cry for a second death has taken Libresca. They cry for it will take them too. Fragments of their dreams gather in a book. I remember now! The dead flower sings of winter eternal! I'll stand guard. Search the cabin for the book quickly!
It'll be ready in a...
When will I get my food?
Uh-oh! Huh? That look on his face. Did something happen?
It seems you will need to follow me to the charcoal workshop.
Practice no.
Mm-hmm. All right. $40 million.
But larger things, I find cutlery pretty simple to repair.
Master Charbonneau is unfortunately no longer at our charcoal workshop. Treat your workers well, and they'll work even though it's tough. I get strength knowing even though it's tough.
Its reach has finally made it this far.
Will the blizzard come down here?
What is this? Is this a tree or a rock?
Ah, no, don't touch.
this the work of the Okjinshini?
I do not believe so. The mountain, it's being tainted by dark shadows.
Oh, hey! No luck finding the book earlier, huh? They couldn't have just flown the coop. Oh, wait a second. A fight! There's a fight happening! That's definitely the sound of people screaming. We cannot miss this! Lead the way! Well, I don't want you to see me get scolded by old man Charbonneau either.
Calm down. I hear you, I do. But this is the Mountain of Eternal Winter, not Bloody Dregan.
I saw it clearly with my own eyes. There's a baby black dragon roaming the dense forest.
I had no idea you people were like this. Do you mean to say you knew of the monster and did nothing? You think we'll just act like friendly neighbors? Never! We'll have no dealings with people like you hear?
This is our way. Though city life may differ, we ask for your understanding.
When we embody the spirit of the Shere Khan, we fight the dragons as one. When we bear the fangs of the lion, we fight together for freedom. When we don the wings of the eagle, we advance in unison for eternity. When we walk with Al, we work in solidarity as helpful desert guides. However, this is the Highlands, where we doff the dress of the cities. The Highlands is where everything birthed by Everfrost bonds in deep slumber.
But that thing has nothing to do with Everfrost. That black dragon. The one that he commands. I saw it fly over Charbonneau Villa last night. Our children are there. We cannot sit idly by and watch someone so dangerous run amok. Wait, now that I think about it, I think I saw his face on a wanted poster once.
Listen and take note, though you may not fully understand. We've had an ironclad connection to the dragons from the beginning.
Oh, hey! You're the warrior of Wind Knoll, living with the mutant swamp sentinels? Oh, wow, this is so... I've only seen them from a distance. Oh, just the thought of them gives me the chills.
Hey, isn't that the Khan's son?
Look at him, still acting like a child.
His stubborn father started this blasted war, and now the people of Ailton have had to stoop to hiring mercenaries.
That's right. And they won't even let us ascend the mountain. Thanks to you, we've lost a damn fortune.
But...
An asinine leader and his ass of a son. For crying out loud, go appoint a proper Khan already. But no offense intended, just a friendly warning from your neighbor.
I eventually got the truth out of Lando. You're meant to climb the mountain in his stead. I'm sorry. Please entertain it as nothing more than the request of an immature child and kindly dismiss it. You've likely already heard, but this is no ordinary mountain. It is insurmountable. We are also currently at war with the Okjinshini that protect the mountain. To climb this summit means to risk your very life. On top of that, Lando's father is our Khan, the Khan that leads the abets of Ailton. His childish actions endanger the entire town. Lando will likely be at the guard post that sits atop Arethia's belt. It is a place that's very dear to him.
We have everything you need. Thanks to my Papu friends, I also learned how to effectively store fruits. I've got a lot to be grateful for.
Alright.
I'm on regardless.
Perennial's my brother, and I've told
You know, from the beginning, I never planned on hiding anything from you. And I never planned on asking you to cleave your way through Okajinshini on your way up to the summit. There is a safe way up the mountain. I already sorta had a plan. Earlier, I should have never done that. I feel like I'm kinda the bad guy now. And I'm sorry. But there's a saying around the Mountain of Eternal Winter. Nothing will prevent one who has overcome the trials of the 6 witches from climbing the mountain. If we can get through the trials, then even the Okajinshini will open the path for us. Earlier, when you said you were looking for the trials, it just seemed like fate. The reason I want to climb that dangerous mountain is my little brother. He climbed the mountain to look for our father, and he hasn't returned yet. But we're not supposed to climb the mountain. Actually, there's a rule of the Highlands that forbids it. The old man got so upset because he thought I was going to break it. Only the hawks with their snow-piercing wings and the leopards with their nimble legs are able to ascend this mountain. If a weak fox or deer climbs the mountain, then the hawk and leopard that left cannot return. But my brother dared to imagine it. He always wondered, why? Why can't we climb the mountain? However, you're not from the Highlands. So, if you earned the rite of passage, then you could climb the mountain for me. What? I think I sprained my tongue just pronouncing it. Who is he? Ah! You mean that guy wearing a blanket? Wow, look at you. Connections all over the Highlands. Man, I sure know how to spot a winner. The hut he lives in is over there. Right there. What are you planning to do? Are you planning to add him to our party? I just need to...
Georgine.
He's no bold warrior. He's a bold thief. Here's old man Charbonneau's book we were looking all over for. Looks like he used the Black Dragon as a distraction to steal it. What's this? No matter what, my lord.
As expected, you too were looking for the book.
What? How did you get out of there?
There are times when this cursed brand can be useful. Despite my defeat, you witnessed what I was capable of with Belmore's powers. I'm sure that talkative black spirit of yours is whispering endlessly in your head, so let me cut to the chase and make you an offer. I am also in search of the Eunuchs. I want to erase Belmore's brand with its god-devouring flame. I have need of its power, just once. What becomes of it after, I care not. As such, we have no reason to be rivals for the flame, do we?
No! He hurt people.
I just need the flame to burn off this brand. Afterward, do as you like with it. I lost everything. There isn't a single soul on the continent who knows not my face. And what's more, this failed monarch's mark continues to attract pests. However, there was one that understood my only wish was to restore Serendia to its former glory, though the world may stand against me. If I had but this one person by my side, wouldn't that be enough? Dorette. That sweet girl loved me no matter what. But in this state, this atrocious state, I cannot start anew.
No!
I want to return while I still have a place to return to, with mind and body cleansed. I just need the flame to burn off this brand. Afterward, do as you like with it. I want to return while I...
Are you, close with that fella? No way you're closer with him than you are with me, right? Well, he does seem pretty strong. Guess that means we can conquer the trials even faster, right? Anyway, time is of the essence. So, I'm going to take the initiative and lead by example. Now, everyone is in agreement, yes? The first witch is Marsh, the Witch of Swamps. Her trial begins with escaping from the Swamp of Deep Slumber. Sorry. Yeah, I can't really read this Highland script. But hey, there's a drawing of a hawk here. Noel's companion at Win Noel's Perch, Tamulin, will definitely know. What was this one?
This was a mistake. The mutants seem to have caught the scent of you both.
What? There are mutants here! Ah, run away!
You fool of a fox! We need to stop him before he creates even greater trouble. We have no choice. I will draw the eyes of the mutants. You need to calm down the fox. Quickly!
Wow. He really is the warrior that lives with the mutant swamp sentinels.
I get myself a 140. If 10G is equivalent to 1 million. $1,000. 100. $100 million silver. Red. What the fuck? Are you freaking kidding me? Trash. Yep, my luck is just pure bullshit. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. What the heck? I got 3 billion. Nice. I got 3 billion of that shit. Got my 3 billion. I need money the most other than this shit.
Look at ours does not look like a conventional stable, does it? It's just as well. I'm not that bad at fitting horseshoes. Ours does not look. It's just as well. I'm not that bad at fitting horseshoes.
But these days, my Toma was a...
There is no need. If you've come...
If you're heading to keep truth in your heart, it must have been your companion's will that brought you.
You're lucky. It saddens me to see fewer and fewer children interested in the Chantas.
The moment I met my companion, the moment I...
According to myth, Lando, what a mess you've made. You should know, the mutant swamp sentinels are also beings of Everfrost. And you, bear in mind that terrorizing the town with your dragon is prohibited.
It was a matter of urgency.
Anyway, this is Noel's perch of the first Hawk Abets. It's not Hawk rule for the Chantis exam, so why are you all here?
We are looking for Timulan, he who is known as a companion of Noel. We seek a clue from him about the first witch's trial.
Wow, your friend is a real go-getter.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we are the bridge that connects the worlds, we can—
Hold. I see you've finally arrived. You who will face the witch's trial. I've been expecting you.
There are procedures regarding Win Noel. For 3 days, you are to pay respects to Noel. For 7 days, you are to bathe with his companions. And only those who pass the Chantis exam within 15 days are allowed to face the witch's trial. These are the rules.
When the rules need to be followed, then they will be followed. Ever since the day of the explosion, the Hawks, Noel's winged companions, can no longer cross the mountain of eternal winter. Swept away by the dark blizzard, they are either unable to find their way back, or are maimed and perish. The trials left by the 6 witches were definitely prepared for times like this.
This is a man who speaks my language.
You'll knock the companions off their perches making a racket like that. Come inside, you who is to undergo Marsh's trial.
Got myself a 3 billion here.
Some things require a native perspective to fully understand. On the day of the explosion in the Shere-Khan iron mines, Shaman Invish dreamed for the first time in many moons. Incomprehensible screams of the 6 witches said the long-departed flame must be returned to the mountain. When we asked what it meant, he said, "Just because it has never been seen, does not mean it does not exist."
So basically, if you get, I looking for the Kodalo horse gear, it said that I needed, if ever I became T10, it will eventually, I need to craft a new set. What the heck?
Timulan's words are not without merit. If we continue to remain as we are, then the Hawk Abets that left to traverse Everfrost will never be able to return home. Rules and principles are of utmost importance here. You will be the first with the privilege of breaking them. So please, take on the trial of the witch and uncover the unseen truth.
Mm-hmm.
While seeking a place to roost, Noel, the first of the Hawkabets, happened upon lands once belonging to the long-departed Marsh, Witch of Swamps. As he neared, he could see the humans who had settled on the cliff tops, packing up their belongings. "Why are you departing these lands?" asked he, to which the humans replied, "These are the lands of the great witch Marsh, who taught us how to bind the ankles of dragons. but the mutants make it such that we can no longer remain here. But what brought you to these lands? Asked they, to which Noel in turn replied, "'Twas my keen eyes that brought me here, having caught the glimmer of a seed shining in the soil of swamps below. The humans climbed the cliff to gaze upon the swamps as Noel had, yet they could see naught. Only thick clouds of dust kicked up by the mutants. The humans looked anxious, then turned to Noel in anger. "The hawk doth spout nonsense to cloud our better judgment. Our wisdom is all that is left to us. Let us leave these lands and make for the forbidden Black Mountain. The great founder beckons." And with that, the humans left, and these barren lands became what we now know today as Noel's Perch. When the humans had left, Noel reflected deeply upon all that had occurred. "I shall collect the seeds from the swamp of deep slumber and cultivate this land." So, Noel ventured silently forth, staying low. For believing the humans had fled to the cliff top, the mutants cast their gaze upwards, oblivious to all that transpired below them. With his keen eyes, Noel started gathering the seeds one by one. "At last, I have harvested seeds from the swamp of deep slumber." Noel cried out with joy. He then began to properly sow the swamp. But, being a hawk, Noel had no use for seeds. What Noel needed was a tree to build his nest upon. Thus, with the seeds now sown throughout the swamp, Noel could only wait and hope the seeds take root and grow into a great tree worthy of his nest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can avoid detection just by crouching? Why did no one tell me about this? Mind blown.
A surprisingly large mouth for such a small fox. Is our trial to be finding the seeds buried in the swamp?
You're sharp, like Noel's eyes. However, only Noel's companions can locate the seeds. That is why passing the Chantas exam is a requirement. You will need to become one with your hawk companion. You're skipping over all these steps due to your sincerity. Tamulin, the true companion of Noel, will guide you.
Got 20 million here and 3 billion here.
Now you will begin to commune with the companion you will take on the trial. Approach them with respectful hearts. Before we get started, please select a companion you would like to commune with. If you keep changing companions when you get rejected, they'll surely be hurt by it.
I'll test my luck with this fella.
Submit thyself, Hawk.
Good. May Noel's warm winds embrace you. If you form a connection, they will unfurl their wings and puff out their chests. If not, they will show their talons, in which case you must slowly step back.
How can I commune with them when I'm too short to reach them?
That is fine. Communion has nothing to do with your height, just your eyes. You may not succeed on your first attempt. If you do fail, go to the Knoll Totem and butcher the sheep offered there. Then bring the lamb meat and try again.
Mm-hmm.
When will I be able...
I can no longer be a merchant like my father.
Sincere hearts always connect. Now good. May Knowles follow the hawk while avoiding the mutant swamp sentinels. They will lead you to the seeds hidden by the witch.
I can't believe it. This guy? You know what he just told me to do? Get lost!
They can't see very well
Oh
below
my
their
days,
knees.
I've never had anyone talk to me like that. Did
Move
I
while
deserve
crouched,
that? No,
and you might
I
as well be a phantom. But your friend here, I don't think he's cut out for such maneuvers. His legs seem terribly weak. I'll give him 10 steps at most before he's just extra baggage. And that's me being generous.
Hey, pal. Does this thing on my back look like a shell to you, huh? I'll tell you about these legs. You have no idea what kind of raw power I got in them.
It appears this burden falls on us, and us
Back in the
alone.
day, in Ailton, you know what they used to call me?
First,
Lightning
I will
Lando.
erase
How
my
fast I could
presence,
run intriguing? 3
borrowing
minutes
what
flat.
I need from
That was on a
Belmorn's
bad day.
powers. So if anything goes wrong, it's all on you. If you cause me any trouble, I will cut you down myself.
Oh, really? Over.
It appears this burden falls on us, and us alone. Move while crouched, and you might as well be a phantom. If you cause me any trouble. If you fear you may be caught, try to lie low. Lying prone will enable you to move easily and avoid detection. And do not let them sniff you out. I didn't expect much to begin with.
Oh boy.
You've no idea how many times I wanted to leave you for dead. You were lucky. Let's get moving.
My companions
Wow, that was some awesome teamwork, you guys. You know what would have made it even more entertaining? Some jerky.
Is there no way to keep this one's jaw shut? Stop wasting our time and get moving to the next trial.
I'm so glad to see that you've succeeded without injury. I apologize for my initially cold demeanor. Please forgive me.
Toma just wanted to maintain the respect of our winged companions. Tamulin, let's bring this to a close, shall we?
Say your farewells to your respective companions. They may appear again to assist in your hour of need.
Don't worry, little buddy. We may have just watched from the sidelines, but we'll get our moment next time.
Don't go to Calphion. 'Tis a silly place.
Say your farewells to your...
I will pluck your whiskers, one by one, for each moment you dawdle. Let us make haste to the next trial.
Oh, okay, fine. Jeez. Will horn sprout from your butt if you say it a little nicer? The second witch is Awena, the Witch of Blights. The sleep-talking seed can only truly slumber within Awena's kiln.
Great. Another thing we won't be able to shut up. Is there anything else?
Huh? You think I'm rambling? Just look at it! It's pretty clear we should go to Awena's tail.
This is the watering hole for my thirsty headhunters. I think it's best if we move separately. I will go with this one and assess the situation from a distance.
Huh? But why me? I don't want to go with you. You're scary.
Looks like you don't have much time. You should hurry. Our furry friend will receive the full regiment of Serendia's finest soldiers.
Albicesna. Practice-scope.
It's just as well. Ours does not look like a conventional stable, does it? There, I said it.
Take out now, this swine. Eurostos to queste.
And I'm going to say goodbye here. Thank you everyone for watching this. I hope you have a good day.